88 Films.
What's up, guys? Happy Saturday. DC here at the Cribbo. How was your guys' week? Good, bad, whatever. Coachella weekend, last week, this week. I don't know what week we're in. But if you went, did you like it? Did you not like it? I didn't go. Chris went, said it was chill, which is cool. WrestleMania also too. Some of the homies went. Look cool. Shout out Travis, bro. Travis is getting his bag. He was Coachella, WrestleMania. Salute to you, bro. He's everywhere. But yeah, we're back. Had a good week. Just been at the shop for the most part. Tax season, you know, very glad to be done with the store taxes. So now it's on to the next. Get ready for what's to come. Drops, you know, the whole shebang. Here at the Cribbo, I got my dog with me, always. But yeah, you guys have some questions for us, well, for me, and I will answer them to the best of my ability. Got my laptop here so I can read them and answer. The homie Cecilio, out to lunch. Fave food spots in LA. Grail car that you'll love to own one day, and fave non-SB release this year. All right, so food spots in LA. I'm not gonna lie, when I'm not at work, I like to eat. So I could break that down for you just depending on what I'm in the mood for, because I low-key go to a lot of different spots. But sushi wise, I mean, sushi is probably my favorite like food type. But I don't know, there's good ones all around the city. It just depends what area you're in. I think like a safe one to go to, like if you're not too crazy about sushi or not too familiar, Sugarfish is safe. I like this one in, like, I guess it's Beverly Hills, called Sea Butter. That's pretty good. Unomi's probably my favorite, the hand roll spot. They're owned by the same people that own Hi Ho, delicious burger, and Uvo, good pasta. But yeah, if you guys have any food recs in LA, just DM me. I will gladly tell you whatever you want to know, because I don't gatekeep, and I don't know, I like trying new stuff, so I'm sure other people do too. But yeah, what else? Favorite car that I'd like to own someday? Bro, so many. I ain't gonna lie to you. I don't even care to own them, in all honesty. If I could just drive them, like just to experience what it feels like, that's good enough for me. But there's a lot of stuff, like the crazy hypercars, like the Koenigsegg's, the Regera, that'd be tight. The Pagani, the Huara, that's like art on wheels. That car's crazy. But what else? Like the Bugattis, the Chirons, Ferraris. If I could own one Ferrari, I think it would still be the LaFerrari. It's a beautiful car. The A12 Superfast is nice. New ones, that F12, the Dolce Cilindro, the like second version of that, or the newest version of that one's kind of crazy, but I'd be intrigued to drive it. I don't know, there's so many, bro. Like I love cars probably just as much as I love shoes. It's just a lot more expensive, so that's a whole thing in its own. What else? And favorite non-SB release this year? Ooh, it has to be the Nigels, low-key, because the Nigels are really good. Like, as far as like just something new that's not like, yeah, it's a Jordan 4, but it's a new colorway. Yeah, I would say those got it right now. And then like just on some chill stuff, I do like those Salehis that I've been wearing a lot, the 1500s. That's another good shoe in my opinion, just on some like everyday stuff. But I'm curious to see how those new Tom Sachs are. What else? And then just like good retros that are gonna come out, those Grade 5s. I love Grade 5s, so hopefully those are good. But yeah, I mean, what are you guys looking forward to? Let me know. All right, let me see what else. Thoughts on Rookie of the Year's lows dropping this Thursday from Chronic. Honestly, those are nice. I like those. The first ones I thought were great. But you know, it's just the same thing like the Jordan brand does every time they get a new wave of something. Oh, people want Jordan 1 lows right now. We're gonna do every colorway that we could possibly think of. So as nice as it is, in all honesty, I don't feel like we need it, but hey, that's half the releases we have right now. The homie TJ almost. As the first quarter ended, what is your overall thoughts of the sneakers? Honestly, this has been the best year we've had in sneakers in years. Like, and that's that it's just been 3 months, but in all honesty, it's been super stale the last couple years. Like, it's been nice and refreshing because it feels like people care again. Like, Not saying that nobody did the past couple years, but it feels like there's more excitement again, if that makes sense. I mean, just my opinion and being around it a lot, I would say that. But I'm excited. I'm looking forward to what's to come, and I hope this resurgence brings like more, you know, because I think it's fun and it keeps things entertaining. Because I mean, I don't know, I love what I do, and I like when things are more exciting. So yeah. Hey bro, chill. The homie TJ again. Do you see yourself in 10 years still collecting sneakers? Yeah, I would say yeah, because at the end of the day, like even though I have like stuff that I haven't worn in mad long, which is like most of the stuff here, like I just, it's like a part of my DNA in a way, you know what I mean? To where I may not like care for releases as much, but I don't see myself not ever always buying like shoes or even just being interested in what's to come, you know, because it's part of the excitement and it's like part of my lifestyle. So I would say yes, in all honesty. All right. Again, the homie TJ. If you were able to travel back time 10 years, what would you tell your younger self? Honestly, just don't stress out as much, because I just be stressing out about unnecessary things, but I think that's just like normal. But I don't know. I'm not a person that like regrets anything or feels like, oh, like shoulda, coulda, woulda. Like I feel like everything happens for a reason. So to me, like, yeah, just, you know, you'll be alright, bro. Like, don't trip. That's all. I think that's like the easiest thing to say. The homie, yo, buy one SB Dunk Mount Rushmore. Oof, that is tough because there's so many. But that's 4, right? So if it would have to be stuff that I think I could wear, I'm gonna have to put I'll put like ones that I own, because I think that makes it more fair. Maybe, I don't know. The Futuras, I'll put the Futura lows in there, the navy joints, the shark ones, the ones that I have, whatever. What else? I'm trying to think, because those sort of like stuff that I could wear. The Cement SB Supremes, I'd say the black ones, just because they're a little bit more wearable, even though I like the white ones more. What else? Damn, that's really hard, because there's so many like good and crazy SBs. I mean, it's unattainable, but I mean, if it was something that was, like, I genuinely think the Paris SB, just because it's just so crazy. It's like a work of art, you know what I mean? And then just to throw a high end there, because I've always liked them. And same thing, it's just not attainable, but I like it. The Quasimodo SBs. I used to listen to like Madlib and Quasimodo a lot, so to me that's like a grail. But I just can't justify paying the price for them, especially what people ask for now. But that's like 4 off rip. I'm sure I'm forgetting something crazy that I might want to replace later, but that's like what I could think of at the moment. The homie, nice curation. Favorite thing to do outside of the gym and sneakers? Honestly, just if I'm not at home with my dog, just like chilling. I like eating. Like, I like trying new spots, and I like kind of just being in different areas sometimes. I don't like doing the same thing all the time. I feel like it gets repetitive. So like I try to not always have the same cycle, or like just do different things on my off days if I'm not chilling, because I like chilling too, don't get me wrong. Like sometimes work is very draining. Like, so I try not to be around what I work when like sneakers and stuff. Like, yeah, don't get me wrong, if I'm in the area I'll stop by like Undefeated or Kith, whatever, but I don't go looking for it. And like, yeah, like I just try to do stuff that's not related to what I do, because you know, I like to just do other things. I like being outside though. Like, just the beach is cool. Hiking is nice. I haven't done it in a while, but I love hiking. And yeah, just chilling. Honestly, I like to just be out the way, mind my business. And then the nice curation, a nice curation again. What's your biggest pet peeve about the business or employees you guys have had? Ooh, that's a good one, because it's like there's a lot of stuff on the back end that people don't see or understand. Like, you know, they just see what they see when they walk into the store, which is great. And I mean, that's the point of things. Like, you're not supposed to see everything, but I don't know. It's like a lot of back end stuff for the most part. Like, and also like like stuff they don't tell you, like taxes or like having to keep up with everything that like you just like don't think you have to do, but you have to do because it's part of owning a business. Like I would say that as far as like the business side, like it's like a lot of little things. Like it's not just easy as opening the doors and hoping stuff sells and you're able to buy cool stuff. It like there's a lot of petty things that come into it. But I would say that juggling that, and then like as far as employees, I don't know. I think the thing like is as like even as a business owner, like before being a business owner, like when you have employees that because not everybody has the same drive, so like you could like visibly tell when somebody doesn't have like the same drive as you. And not saying like it's for like our store or whatever, like Syndicate, but just in general, because I don't know, I feel like life is very much like you get what you give, you know what I mean? So like yeah, when you see somebody that doesn't have the same drive, I think that's like the thing that kind of bums me out, because it's just like I don't know, I feel like everything's attainable if you try. So like yeah, and just like having like bad energy, like I get it, we all go through things, and like life isn't perfect, and like I might have a day that's not my best day, or like somebody else might also, but like bringing that energy to work, like I know it's not I know it's easier said than done to like leave it outside of the shop, but sometimes that energy rubs off, and that, to me that's like a bummer, because then like it could give the store like a bad vibe for the day, where like somebody might walk in and like they could feel it too, and they're gonna be like, oh damn, like what's going on in here, you know what I mean? So like things like that. And yeah, thankfully that's not like a giant thing that happens all the time, but I would say that's something that kind of I could say is like oh damn it, like we're having one of those days, you know what I mean? But yeah, yeah, that's it right now. Appreciate you guys for the questions, and yeah, whatever you guys want to know, feel free to ask us. Definitely we'll try to answer to the best of our abilities. And today I'm going to show you guys most of my shoe collection, highlight it, I don't know, some new, some old, some in between. You guys have been asking, so today seems like the perfect day to show y'all. So yeah, I'll start I guess with new stuff that came out recently. Start with probably the shoe of the year so far. I'm gonna go with these Nigel Force. Great shoe, honestly super comfy, fit just like the SB4. Shout out to Nigel. Supposedly they're doing another colorway. I don't know if it's coming out this year, but would be cool, because these definitely have the streets in the chokehold right now. Got some wears in out of them already, and low-key they're wearing them well. Good shoe. Let's see what else. I'm gonna just go through some of the newer releases just to get them out the way. Definitely one of the shoes that started the sneaker craze, I would say. Galaxy Foams. Crazy, we were talking about at the shop the other day, like there's so much stuff that comes out now that like things come and go, and even these, like as much as I love them and I'm glad to have caught them, wore them once, and I honestly don't know if I'll wear them again, just because I don't know, I like wearing comfy stuff now. So maybe I will, maybe I won't, but it's cool to have in the collection, and it's definitely a staple in sneaker history. These I actually bought off the Sneakers app. Yard Runners, HBCU joints. If you guys don't know, Skinny, our guy that does our designs, good homie, designed these also, so bought them just because of that. And honestly, he killed it. Great shoe. It's like the Olivia Kim 4s, but in an Air Force version, in my opinion. Super good details. Bodied it. I will wear these eventually because I do like Air Forces, just haven't gotten around to it, but super good shoe. Shout out to Skinny. Best in the game, no cap. Good shoe. Let's see. I use these for the gym. I don't have them in here. Kobe 6 Dodgers. You guys know what these are. See them everywhere. Shots Undefeated. We're able to get some pairs in LA early, as well as online. Supposedly there's another drop in about a month, so you guys could try then. But Probably one of the other best sellers in the store right now. Can't go wrong. Guess I'll go with these real quick since they're there. Oldest shoe in my collection for sure. 85 Royal Ones. OG laces, but they have been resold. But in all honesty, it makes them fit better. And I've worn them a good amount of times already. I got these from Luke. Shout out to Luke. Great shoe. And I think I would keep these as long as I can just because it's my size. Always wanted these. And the resole I know people are weird about, but I think it just makes it more wearable, and I'm happy to have them in my collection. All right. One of the other new pairs, Union 1, the Shadows. Great shoe. Also worn them a good amount of times already. Classic. Shout out to Union for dropping these. I do still like the first two more, but these are great. And I don't know how I feel about the fragment ones yet. Hopefully that sample isn't the finished product, but I guess we'll see when the real ones come out or if we get closer to the release date. But Union bodied these. Another great release out here. And yeah, low-key, if you entered, everybody got a chance to get them. Shout out to Union for that drop. One of my older SBs. One of my favorites probably, Silver Box. Futuris. Love these. This was like one of the last shoes I bought, I want to say, before I left New York. Easily one of my favorite SBs. I've worn them a ton, and the thing about these is they're made really well. So even like the leather, you can see right there, it's nice and thick, but they wear in well. Still super white. Still got a lot of life in them. I haven't worn them in a while, but love these. Show you guys the deceiving box, but something very special in here. We got these EMB SB Dunk, only released in Brazil. Super crazy. Definitely one of those pairs that I never thought I'd own. Details all around the shoe is pretty nuts, from the laces, the materials used, even down to the bottom of the sole has a print on it. Worn these a couple times. Super hard to get. I don't think they made too many of them, maybe a couple hundred, but probably one of my favorites in my collection. And same thing, one of those ones, I don't know if I'd get rid of it just because I never thought I'd go in it. So cool one. Let's see. Another super cool one. Busy P. Air Force One. Crazy details. I remember when these came out at Mercer, and what was that one spot? It's in Hollywood. I forgot the name of it, but they released there out here and Mercer in New York. Super hard to get. I was too young. I couldn't go camp out for them. So having these, pretty cool. I'm not gonna lie though, I think I like the Livestrong version more because these are pretty loud and kind of hard to wear now, but still super cool. Shout out Busy P. Let me slide down here a bit. Another new release. 85 breads. Super nice, very vibrant. The red reminds me a lot of the 01 bread, which is probably my favorite red on a bread, but also worn these a lot. And I know these are sole swap, but compared to two, it's pretty similar. Shape wise, cut wise, I think Nike did a pretty good job, Jordan, getting it pretty close to the original. And yeah, super hard to get. Even like every pair we've gotten in at the shop has been in and out, but it's cool. I'm excited to see when they do a Royal, because I personally like Royal 85s more than bread 85s, but definitely wouldn't mind getting those. The lows look nice too. Chris had them on the other day. They look super good. So another good shoe from this year. Something else kind of recent, but also haven't worn yet. The Pata Air Max 1s, chlorophyll. Crazy, like Air Max Grail. And now they're like retail, less than retail, depending on the size. Kind of nuts. Good retro. These are a little bit brighter than the OGs, but Still a great pair, and if you've always wanted them, right now is the perfect time to cop. Although I wouldn't mind them dropping the purple ones. Always wanted the purple denim ones. All right. Not a sneaker technically, but still kind of cool, I would say. Chrome Hearts Birkenstocks. Got these from my good friend that has a good account with them. Unfortunately, they were too small for him, but he sold them to me. And yeah, wear them here and there, but nice good Birk. All right, let's go around. One of my recent pickups, Salehi New Balance 1500. Love these, super comfortable. Honestly, I think as far as comfort wise, like New Balances are known for that, but all the Salehi's collabs have like a cork insole in them, and it makes it a little bit comfier. And like being at the shop all day, love wearing these. One of my current faves. And yeah, I also picked up the other colorway he did, but the 991s, the purple ones, a lot brighter, a lot more loud, but still a great shoe. Yeah, I think him, Joe Freshers probably has some of the best New Balances collabs. Also Drowned, of course, but super fun. This pair is, and yeah, also comfortable. Let's see, another newer release, Spirit On Undefeated. Wear these a lot on my off days, go walk my dog, stuff like that. Another super comfortable, easy to throw on. All three colorways were great. This was my favorite. Even that whole drop that they did for the first colorway when they did the union raffle, that was pretty tight to see because you haven't seen something like that in a while on La Brea. Super fun time. All the homies were out there, and low-key good for the sneaker community because it's fun having events like that. But good shoe, definitely up there for current releases. What else? One of my favorites from last year, Satoshi Vans. Great shoe. Low-key also super hard to get. Chris got the FNF ones. Those are also great. And then even the like GR ones they did, the pearlized ones, the black ones, and then like the black and white ones, super hard. And low-key they went up in price, which is crazy because it's a pair of Vans, but hey, if it's cool and people want it, they'll pay for it. So yeah, I wear these a lot also. Great shoe. All right, fidget around here a bit. One of my older SBs, Black Supreme Cement. Another great pair. I've worn these a ton. They still look great. Low-key, I think they look a little bit better worn in. Great shoe. One of the best Supreme SBs. And that's the black one. Oh. Here's the white one. I was able to get these brand new from Flight Club when I lived in New York for like $600, which I thought was a great price, just no box, but still cool. Kind of like this one more than the black one, but I think I've still worn the black one more just because it's easier to throw on. Dope to have the set, never thought I would, so that was cool. Let me see what else. Trevor Frags. Beat these up. Wear these a lot. Also good beater, but just good shoe overall. One of my favorite collabs that he's done. Yeah, love these. I think I like these more than the highs. I mean the lows, sorry. But shout out to Travis, bro. Got some of the best Jordan collabs in recent memory. If you guys don't know what these are LaDainian Tomlinson Air Force One when he played with the Chargers. Chargers are my favorite football team. These were a gift a couple years back. Shout out to the person that gave me these. Haven't worn them, still DS. I don't know, I just think they look so good DS, and I feel like they're not going to wear in well. Maybe one day I'll wear them, but super dope. The whole upper is like a good croc print. You got the little Chargers bolt in the back. Then his number on the back tab and the lace lock. Cool, good Air Force. Another good Nike sportswear box. See the lace box. Stussy, all court mid, white ones. Honestly, great shoe. This one's DS. I had a pair that I wore when I lived in New York. I actually bought two at the same time because I thought they were gonna get fucked up easily. And they were cheap at the time. They were like $100. And then I don't know where they went up. So I haven't had a chance to wear this pair yet, but love them. Super good shoe. And you don't really see too many all courts. It's usually like a blazer, which looks similar to it, but this one has a cool toe cap. I guess these are considered kind of crazy. V-Lone Air Force One. Got these in a trade from the homie Bucks. Still DS. Same thing. It's like, bro, super expensive shoe. Kind of hard to justify wearing it now, but it's cool to have. Probably my favorite colorway they did. This one was a sample one, so as the purple swoosh with the blue stitching and then the blue embroidery all over the strap and the back. They also did a reverse colorway of this. They did a bunch of colorways of these, but obviously they're known for the orange and black lows. This was the time. Good time of sneakers, but cool shoe. What else? Another cool shoe. Kobe Costin. Costin one's one of the best, most comfortable SBs. Did a collab with Kobe, rest in peace. He was alive. This is a GR pair. They also did a crazy humidor one that had the actual like Kobe 6 print all over it. Those are kind of expensive and they only made like 24 of them. But yeah, these are good. They are super separated, but I've been able to wear them like that. I don't know about now because it's been a while, but great shoe. Shout to Costin. SB Legend. This box is a pump fake. It's a diamond box. I sold the shoe, didn't give the guy the box. Sorry. What else do we have here? Another cool shoe that I haven't got around to wearing. Stray Rats 990s. Probably one of my favorite New Balance collabs. I wore the black ones heavy. This one, haven't been able to wear. Well, haven't got around to wearing them. I don't know. It's just some stuff's a little harder on DS than others. I don't know why, but love these. Definitely will wear them soon. What's up, Tim? Good pink box. The Huskies. Probably one of my favorite highs next to the Uncles. Super crispy still. Worn them lightly. Crazy detail with the tie-dye and obviously like the scaliness. I don't know what this material is called, but great pair. Great SB. Pink box. Oof. Another Dunk High. Blue Tanks. This, no lie, nostalgia pair. The samples were always mad expensive. Never thought they would come out. But it's a Dunk High, kind of hard to wear now. So I haven't worn them. Will I ever wear them? Maybe. But cool pair. Supposedly they're doing like a new version that's reverse colorways. Do we need them? No, but whatever. It's Nike. Cool pair. Let's see. What the Paul. Super dope that he got his own What the with all his like different SB styles. We had a bunch of these when we opened the shop because we love them, and you know, great shoe. Now we don't have any because they sell and you don't see them too often. Wore them a lot when they came out. Now it's kind of same thing, hardware. I wear mostly runners because they're comfy, but still love them. Let's see what this is. White box, Supremes, another great shoe. These were both really good because they made them like the OG shape, the low and the high. Just kept the lows though because a little easier to wear. Love these. Looking forward to the new ones coming out, whether it's this year or next year, the all suede joints. Both look good. Let's see what this is. Oh, Trevor SBs, also made with like the older SB shape. Got some decent wear out of these. Like these a lot. Good shoe. Oh, random. Another good dunk high by any means. Brazil colorway. Threw on the white laces like the lows. Think they look better. I don't know, just a good fun shoe. Shout out Supreme. Best brand. Next syndicate. Alright, what we got? Oh, lobsters. Nice. Purple lobsters. Probably my favorite out of all of them, just because I like purple. Haven't worn them in a while, but still crispy. Good shoe. And what's this? Loom. Good blue box SB Dunk. Love these. Super good. Just chill colorway with the nice pops of the Volt, Lime, whatever, and the blue. Colorway made after a bird. Good blue box. Blue box has some bangers in it. Let's see. Something new. New white cements. Super nice. I think they come out in like a month or so, but honestly, the like Nigels and SB4s are a little bit more comfy. These don't have as much padding, but these have a good shape to them, and I do think these are a little bit better than the last ones that dropped, the 2016s. Good shoe. What else we got here? Random Maharam Air Force One. I think Chris gave these to me for Christmas one year in New York when we lived out there. Super nice, crazy detail, like the Maharam material all over the upper. It's all stitch, embroidered, whatever. Leather midsole, leather inside. It's a really nice Air Force One. Haven't worn them in a while, but super great shoe. And also I try not to like get rid of gifts, so yeah, shout out Chris. What else is here? Oh, sorry, Tune. Another random crazy Air Force Cold Wall High. Lace job is nuts. They only have like 2 lace holes, so the laces are kind of freaky, but really well made pair. Cold Wall did these and the lows that were the GRs, but these were honestly made way better. The lows had like this like nasty material all over them, but still great shoe, different. It's cool. Let's see. All right, silver box. Homers. One of my favorites, silver boxes for sure. Still super blue. I think I got these DS a couple years ago. No, it's been more than a couple years, but yeah, still super crispy. I don't know, whenever I wear my Dunks, I don't really like do nothing crazy, so if I got them in good condition, they're probably still in good condition. Still got the sticker intact on the inside too, pretty cool. Good Simpsons colorway. Shout out SB. What are these? A little bit older. Ooh, Sharks. Same thing, still super red, not really faded. Super crispy. Out of like that whole 3-pack, these, the Loadings, the Flashes, these are for sure my favorite. Colorway's kind of awkward, but I don't know, I like them a lot. All right. Oof. These are probably one of my more special pairs. My Bespoke. I made these at Nike Mercer before they closed down. So just trying to make something that I could wear a lot with my favorite colors. Always like gum sole. This is actually glow in the dark on the outer side of the swoosh. Yeah, just super premium materials that they use because it's $1,000 to make it, but you can get creative if you want. I'm not that creative, so I didn't do too much crazy stuff. I just kind of made something that I thought I could wear all the time. And I'm wearing these a bunch, but since they're made with really good materials, they still look really good. And yeah, pretty cool because even the tag has my name on it and everything. And I don't think, oh no, they don't have the Bespoke program no more. So to be able to do this before they close it down, it's like sneakerhead shit. Super, super hype. Grateful for that. Let's see. What is this? Oh, another one from the pack. Load-ins, same thing, still pretty good condition. Also, I try not to like leave shoe stuffing too deep into it because it kind of fucks up the shoe shape, so that's why it's not all the way in. But another good OG box SB. Let's see, no, that's empty. Random OG Union, you guys know what these are. Doo-doo. DS. I have my Cook pair that's on my shoe rack and crispy DS pair. Classic, can't go wrong. Yeah, Fragment. Enough said. Let's see. Doo-doo. Oh, another new release. Matcha Euros. Super nice shoe. Low-key might be better than the first ones. Just materials used and just a really nice, good SB. What else? What else? Another super random Air Force. Clots. I don't have the crazy ass box that it comes with, but cool shoe. I got a bunch of the laces. One World's pack. Z's, the Cause, Mad Hectics, a bunch of other ones. It was like 8 to 10 pairs total, I don't remember. But I got them for super cheap, like a long time ago from one of the homies. So obviously I didn't care and cut them all up because they have the under bottom that has like the different print to it with the lasering. Brand new, I know they go for a lot. I don't know about in this condition, but who cares? Also just haven't worn them in mad long. Low-key, these are super uncomfortable. Like, even though they got like the air unit and all that, they do not fit that great. This era of Air Forces were all super uncomfortable, so haven't worn those in a minute. Pato. Barcelona TNs. It's cool. Joe colorway. Also the little mini double swoosh is a nice touch. Sorry, buddy. Excuse me. Strange Love SBs. These were a gift, so that's why I have them. They're fun, but very loud. Haven't worn them that often, but it's cool. Cool, good SB that a lot of people like. Let's see. Ricks. It's like stuff I wear on my off days or going out with my girl, whatever. Chill. Can't go wrong. The Vans. Good gray colorway. Another pair like that, but I haven't worn them yet. Adidas BW, the hard copy joints. So a lot of people think that these were made after the Margiela replicas, but it's the opposite. That's why they're called replicas, but basically the same shoe. Super nice. Yeah, some like not at work type shoe, but cool. Like them. And then what else? What else? What else? Blue Ribbon Sports Air Forces. These were also a gift. Never wore them, but super nice shoe. The sucky thing about some of these older Air Forces now, when you wear them, they get crunchy or they separate, the bubble pops, stuff like that. So super nice, but just never wore them. But I still have them. They're cool. Summertime colorway. Another one like that. NYC Croc swoosh Air Forces. Same thing, never wore them, but super nice shoe, crispy. Yeah, maybe I should wear them, see what happens. Hopefully they don't break on me, but good Air Force One. What else? Oh, and perfect example of one that did break on me. LA Air Force Ones, purple, yellow Laker joints. The whole shebang happened to them. Separated, the bubble popped, they're crunchy. I think I wore them once or twice, but just cool. I don't know. I got a hoarding problem sometimes, so I have stuff that I shouldn't have, or just taking up space, whatever. But yeah, and last but not least, oh no, not yet. Another Grail Metacom 2 SB Dunk denims. I paid what I think is a high for them just because, I don't know, they were expensive. I bought them on GOAT years ago and they yellowed on me, but I think they look cool like that. Definitely an SB Grail, one of my favorites, next to the Reese Forbes ones that are also super expensive. So don't think I'll ever get those again. And you guys know what these are. Cindy Skate Mid. Part 2 coming soon, question mark. We will see, but yeah, love these. Wore them a lot. And last but not least for now, definitely my Grail Entourage Air Force One. Great show if you haven't watched it, on HBO, Max, whatever. Still super crispy. But in all honesty, I don't wear them. And just like anything else, if the price is right, I will definitely sell them because, I mean, they're cool, but I mean, it's just like, you know, things have their time, and as much as I don't mind having them, I don't mind selling them. But great shoe, love these. Always wanted the like F&F SB ones, but the regular ones were cool, the Entourages or whatever, but nothing tops these. And I do think these were better than that gold like sample pair that they dropped, so super nice. This was back like when they went all out with detail on like shoes, from the materials, the shape, the lasering from Mark Smith. Yeah, this is like epitome of a good sneaker. But yeah, that's it for now. I appreciate you guys tuning in. Answer some questions real quick, and yeah, thank you guys for seeing some of my stuff, and let me know what you guys think. Valid, not valid, or I don't know, just what I like, you know what I mean?